Backed by unpopular demand. It's me. It's Fox time, everybody. Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing this evening? How are we all doing? Good. Only most popular demand here. Sorry, I'm drinking from a water bottle again because the fridge filter has still not been replaced. My first name is Shiki. Thank you text-to-speech for actually getting it right. You guys might be asking how am I doing today? Well, I'll tell you. I'm doing okay. It's been raining all day. So, that about tells you how it's been going. There are a few things I need to tell you guys. Nothing serious, just letting you guys know why there isn't much happening this week. Yeah, there really has been a lot of rain lately. But first, I need to say hello to everyone. Hello, nobody. Hello, Anthony. You're here because of the power of time zones. Hello Mr. Fondue. Hello, Drew. Welcome everyone. And also welcome to everyone who watches but doesn't say anything. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. You don't have to say anything. I appreciate you guys being here regardless. He heard because of general insomnia. You have no good puns tonight. I don't think you ever have any. That was man, I'm sorry. But you guys also know how I hate puns. Especially if they're fish related. So, the schedule. As you guys may have noticed. If you look on the posts. Yeah, I felt that one coming. If you look at the posts. Or you know, the Twitter page. You'll see that a lot of days are empty this week. You guys are going 3 days over a row. Without me. You might be wondering what gives. Why are you doing this to us? Don't we matter to you? The answer to the second question is yes, but also. I'm having a bit of a mini vacation. I am not going to be able to stream this Wednesday. And I'm not streaming Thursday because I moved to that to Friday. Because Friday is Halloween. I'm having a mini vacation. The Mama Fox and I are gonna go to a museum and an aquarium. Yeah, it's a mini holiday. Actually, Mama Fox has the entire week off. But me, I only get 5 days off. What else is worth saying? Yeah, we're going to going to a museum. We're going to an aquarium throughout the week. And just going to relax. Not going to think about anything terrible. Like the fact that we are all property of a mega corporation. Pretend they didn't say anything. Anyway, so yes, there are robot fish, and they're actually really cool. At some point they kind of realized that the best thing about robots is the fact that they are robots. So if you guys ever had like have you ever had like the Game Boy that you could, like, see through it? And like see like the motherboard and like all that stuff inside? That's basically what they do with the robot fish. They learned. They finally learned. Yeah, it's actually really cool. And it's especially cool when they have like lights inside them, right? Like seeing the lights, seeing them change color as they swim by. It's really cool. Okay, so on to the things you guys actually care about Monster Hunter. Hold on, I need to move my camera a little bit. Hey. Is not tracking me well today. Okay, we're good. Gotta be honest, I don't know how long I need to farm. We're going to take a few hours and going to be real. The key thing here. Is there any to capture? Right. Problem with that. Capturing is very resource intensive. Yeah, I mean very resource intensive. I only have so many so many things to actually make all the traps I need. You know, I could do that. Hey guys, do you mind if I just take all of your luck and use it on this stupid quest of mine? I promise I'll give it all back. You know, when you guys only have like, I don't know, 16 a day's worth of luck left in the year. That sounds fair, right? Do you guys agree with that? The way I can make a shock one. Might as well. Because I kind of prefer the shock traps. Yeah, you can't get a better deal than this. Remember, it's all still your streamer doesn't suffer anymore. What could be a better cause than that? So yeah, this is probably going to take a while. So I very much rely on all of you guys to help keep me sane. Otherwise, I may or may not lose my mind. And you guys want that, would you? Actually, I need to make tranquilizers. Couldn't I make them? I think I can buy them. You can in later games, I remember that much. Okay, I can buy normal. Tranquilizers. Let me send that to the box. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on that, but it'll be worth it. I need SAP. That is perhaps an issue. It wears the recipe for it. Hold on, I can just combine this stuff in my box. Right. Let me go to the farm. Let me see if I can actually farm up those plants. If I have the resources for it anyway. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Actually, can I arm up more? Oh yeah, it does take one out of my inventory. So yeah, I can't right now. Yeah, I did. That is something you do in these games and it's very unsanitary. It sneaks its way into the box. In some ways, it kind of does. You're only going to be here for a little bit. No problem. Destructive Pokemon. So out of curiosity, have you guys been up to anything over the weekend? I ask, pretty much only because I want to yap about something. I hope we get it first, hunt. That will save me so much time. He watched the Chainsaw Man movie. I really want to watch that. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Only get to rest from work. Hey, that's good too. Okay. If I remember what we have to do. I have to break his face. And also cut the tail. And capture him. Did the movie have chainsaws and men in it? It's a very good question. It did indeed. Why did I do that? Personally. Yeah, I am after the plate. I need it. To make that. Make the waste for the armor. Did I break his face yet? Oh God. Don't do that to me. What I did this weekend was also mainly relaxing. I didn't mention it. At any point, I think it was last Thursday. Yeah, I know it controls better on the Wii U. I will eventually get the Wii U version. Oh crap, no, get the tail. I didn't mention it Thursday, but like where I finished the stream, you know, doing Final Fantasy X. Hi. Took a nap and then I woke up. Ordered a pizza. Got the pizza. And then watched the James Gunn Superman. And that's pretty much the only noteworthy thing I did. Not having control of the camera hinders it for you. I'm playing on Amulet Light. I do actually own the game. I don't know why I keep explaining that to you guys. I do have the game, but I am playing on emulator. Since this is like the only feasible way for me to stream the game. Since capture card emulators, not emulators, capture card 3DS aren't really a thing anymore. So this is like the only option I actually have. I don't like the new Superman. I love it. Like genuinely, it might be my favorite movie that I've seen this year. I'm not going to compare it to other Superman movies, because it's the only one that I've actually seen. Yeah, the camera on this version isn't that. I mean, it does what it can. But the Wii U version is a lot better in that regard. It's probably why like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate doesn't really have a lot of like super big monsters. Like the biggest lake yet. More normal monsters is the big snake guy, right? As I was saying, the new Superman. I generally really enjoy it. Is the first Superman movie I've actually seen. And honestly, I think it's a very If you haven't watched anything Superman or read anything Superman, I think it's actually kind of a very good starting point. Now keep in mind, I don't know a lot about DC Comics. Like I grew up with Marvel stuff, right? I had Spider-Man. I had Iron Man. I had that sort of stuff. I mean, I had Batman too. But it was mainly Marvel. So I don't really know a lot about Superman. Other than he's supposed to be like the hero, you know. He's supposed to be like the pinnacle of comic book heroes. And I feel like the new movie actually and really portrays that very well. Like, throughout the entire movie, like whatever. Like okay. Not to really, like, spoil what's in the movie. If you guys haven't seen it. But there's a scene where like there's a big monster attacking the city. And like Superman is trying to deal with it while also making sure that it's not hurting anyone. And you know, he's trying to like figure out like, okay, how can I move this thing out of the city and make sure no one's hurt? I feel like those are like the moments where he really shines, you know. Superman vs. Godzilla 1. I think they did that in a comic. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but they did that in a comic. Yeah, he's a very human character. Which is kind of funny because there is a point made about that later in the movie. But Jamie made me really like him as a character. And it kind of made him interesting to me in a way that I feel like and if you guys like this movie, it is perfectly fine if you do, but Man of Steel, it doesn't really make me you know, like, oh, this guy is so cool. I have to watch this and whatever. At least from like what I've seen of it. I don't really know what they were trying to do with Man of Steel. Maybe I'll watch it someday, just to like understand why people like it. Yeah, I hear that a lot. But I'll watch it eventually back. Yeah, maybe you really like Superman has a character that, James Gunn movie. And I really like the I like the action for sure. I absolutely like the action in the movie. Godzilla -1 is amazing, but we're not talking about that right now. Genuinely amazing movie. I've gushed about it before. I don't need to do it again. But I really enjoyed the villain of the movie as well. I'll see you later, Anthony. Oh, that's just me. Pet so for a moment. Let me hit you with a paintball. Thank you. What's that saying? Right. I really enjoyed the villain of the movie. It's, of course, Lex Luthor. Like who else could it be, you know? And he is such a hater. He is such a hater. And his actor did an amazing job. Like, he's such a hater and he basically like makes a shell of it, you know. His entire life. His entire goal is to like, prove that he's better than Superman and to like. And, you know, show up Superman. It's all about Superman with him and it is so fun to watch. And I know it's technically not anything unique, but I just enjoy watching a villain who's just like, plain evil, you know. It's been a hot minute since like, I've seen that in a movie. He actually does destructive Pokemon but he's weird about it. He only sometimes does it. Maybe he would be. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Why didn't you limp away? Whatever, I'm just going to have to hope that's in the broken parts. You wouldn't really think it. Just going back to Superman. Hi, Ryu, welcome. I didn't mean to kill it though. I meant to capture it. Let's hope the game is nice to me. And gives me what I need anyway. No. No. It's fine. At the very least we didn't really waste any of our resources. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I loved Mr. Terrific in the movie. He might be the best character. Which is kind of weird. Because like, when you look at him at first, you're just kind of like, he's kind of goofy, you know. He's kinda goofy. I don't know. But then when you actually like, get to spend time with him, it's like, no, he's actually really great. What else do I really like about the Superman movie? I think the problem is that you want it. Don't think about it. Yeah. SharePoint, where's the piggy? Where is the piggy? I need to pet the piggy for luck. Your name shall be. Your name shall be J. J. You're now J. Jonah Jameson. How do I pet him again? There we go. Wait, that's picking him up. I don't want to do that. He is the best Monster Hunter character and I'm sad that he wasn't in Rise. Hello Tyrant, how's it going? There we go. Alright, we're going to have a good hunt now. He may be. He may be a JoJo. Again, sidetracked. You guys are distracting me. I think it's just an overall very, very solid movie. And a very +1 as well. You wouldn't think it, but I think it's a surprisingly uplifting movie. And I absolutely think it's worth a watch. For anyone who's joining in, I was talking about the new Superman movie. I haven't really been watching a lot of movies lately. Mainly just been busy with other things. Okay, out of curiosity. What are some movies you guys would recommend? You also cannot recommend the Godfather movies because I'm going to watch those eventually anyway. Oh crap, he's here. I was checking something really quick. Hey, get paintball. The Dark Knight is really good. Yeah, I forgot about that. I owe you guys like. I'll watch along or something. Which one was it? Which one was the first one? Batman Begins. Or was it like you guys wanted me to do the whole trilogy? Excuse me, sir. How did that hit me? Yet you know what would actually be fun to do. I mentioned like 2 weeks ago. There was something I wanted to do, but I wasn't sure if I was able to do it. What I wanted to do was a watch along of Transformers 1. Batman Begins is good, The Dark Knight is. Gray Returns is okay. Well, I mean, I might as well. Like, do the entire trilogy right. But I wanted to do a watch along of Transformers 1. But I wasn't sure how to set it up. Like I just couldn't really get anything to work. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just like, continue Final Fantasy X this week. Sir, you didn't hit anyone. I think he's very confused. Yeah, that's the thing that I just couldn't get to work for some reason. It was the timer. But seriously. Seriously. Again. I'm gonna have to ask you to chill out a little bit. I could not land a single hit there. Is he going to do it again? No, he's not. Why did that do nothing? Why are you so picky about when it works? Nothing about you makes sense. Is he going to do it again? Or is he just leaving? No, he's leaving. There's always the Batman from the 90s. Are you talking about the movies or like the animated series? Because I have seen the animated series and it's really good. However, I'm very biased. And I grew up with Batman Beyond. I am extremely biased in that regard. Oh, he's tired. He's a tired boy. Why are you just walking? Have you ever seen Transformers the movie from 1986? No. Okay. I want to save that. Or when I start going through the original Transformers series, like. Because I know it's like the finale to that series, and I want to. actually understand what's going on. Alright, time to go for the tail. Really wish my sword and shield had better reach. More like a really long rock music video than a movie. Well, I still want to watch it, but I'm still going to watch the original series first. I know that. Aspiro officially uploaded. I think every Transformers series on YouTube. He's probably going to Area 1. Either Area 1 or Area 3. Yup, Area 1. I'm not gonna catch up to him in time. He's going to get his energy back and I can't do anything about that. Yeah, there he goes. He's back to being an angry boy. Oh, now you decide it works. You make no sense. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill you. No alarms. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad, that's bad. Hey, don't bother me for a second. I said don't bother me. You know what I have actually thought about? Doing a watch along. Or either Transformers Prime or Transformers Beast Wars. I kind of wonder if that one I would be allowed to. Just use the videos that are already on YouTube. Yeah, but then again, Hasbro probably wouldn't like that. You'd be down for Transformers Prime. Yeah, honestly. Prime is just the best series. Like, I don't think it's even a contest. Although I think the Beast Wars is a very low second. I think the only thing holding it back is the animation. Although to be fair, I think I've like gone on about the animation of Beast Wars before. Saying like, oh, see, it's kind of dated. It's kind of old. You know. But then I learned. I had been learned. I learned about it. The actual process of doing a TV show like that back then. It was like in the late 90s if I recall. And around then CG wasn't that much of a thing if I recall. So like, it doesn't seem that impressive. Now. But when you learn, like all the stuff they had to do to make it work. And like the fact that it was like a brand new field for them. And each time they were making an episode, it was like a completely new discovery for them. Hey Katana, it kinda really makes you... Oh, I don't know if I want to say feel better about it, but... It makes you understand why it is the way it is and how. Actually, at the time it was amazing. It was like genuinely amazing animation at the time. And you also have to consider that there are 52 episodes in that entire series. 52 episodes that they all had to do in a medium that wasn't really that well explored. So it's actually really impressive what they managed to do. That they had at the time. Hold on, he dropped something. I'm gonna be stupid. I wanna see what the shiny thing is. If he'll stop running into me. Okay, I thought he was gonna. Okay. He's ready for capture. He's probably going to go to sleep. So I'll wait for him to do that. No, go back to sleep, buddy. Excuse me, didn't mean to bother you. Does he actually go to sleep if you leave? Well, he's sitting in place. Oh, he does. You guys see this? Are you guys witnessing what's here right now? Hiya. Don't think that's supposed to happen. Yeah, we caught the sleepy boy. That is a very cursed mental image read, and I hate that you gave it to me. No, we didn't get it. That's fine. Let me just be sure. Remember, the key to getting what you want in Monster Hunter is to not want anything. Like when you search for a specific Lego brick. Exactly. Okay, that actually reminds me. I don't know, I don't normally talk about other creators. But, and also like, you know, I generally don't really try to. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But, there is a creator. You guys can probably find him in your own time. Who makes like... He makes Monster Hunter monsters. But as Legos. Like he makes Lego instructions for a bunch of different Monster Hunter monsters. And I think he's done almost all of them right. He's at least almost covered every monster in the series. And didn't I link one of his posts on Twitter some time ago? I don't think I have. I don't think so. Anyway, he's very talented. And I was looking through his instructions, you know, seeing what's there. And I saw that. The vampire dragon, the one that we all call Morbius, saw that there was instructions for that. And I also thought, you know, that's Mama Fox's favorite monster. Just to let you guys know, Mama Fox does know of Monster Hunter, and she has actually played a little bit of it. He's not super into it. But she's a lot more casual about it, right? But Morbius the vampire dragon is like her favorite monster. And part of me is like, I kind of want to get that. For her, well, really, it's for the both of us for Christmas. Because again, like that's her favorite monster in the series and the only like on the only thing we have. I don't love him. Of like Monster Hunter in general. He's like for the Nintendo figures. So I've kind of been entertaining the idea of like getting that for her for Christmas lately. I don't know if I will though because the Legos are really expensive. Plus, it's not like the guy I mentioned before is selling these as the Lego sets. Like Shaymore just creates the instructions and like the list of pieces you need, right? He doesn't really sell you like the Legos themselves. But there is an official. Secondhand the right word. There is an official way to like buy all the individual pieces from like various different sellers. Lego approved sellers, mind you. But like I said, Lego is very expensive. Did you guys see that? That like grazed me. That fireball was like 1 inch off from setting me on fire. Wait, I have flash bombs. How can I forget? Ah, come on. Stop it. Stop doing that. Okay, that's the space broken. Now I gotta aim for the tail. Why did that not work? Okay, how do the flash bombs even work in this game? Because they've been very inconsistent. Come over here, sir. No, he's leaving. Are you going to area 2? Yes, he is. Do you guys enjoy building Legos? Or even model kits? Do you guys just enjoy building things in general? And if you guys do like, what kind of stuff do you build? You have 2 big boxes of Legos. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I don't think I ever really mentioned this before, but when I was a kid, I had so many Lego sets. Like I was so into Lego in general. I did eventually, give those Legos away. And part of me regrets that. He had a ton when you're a little, yeah. Okay, I mainly got. I mainly got a SpongeBob Lego set. Because like, I was also super into SpongeBob when I was a kid. He even went to the original Legoland in Denmark. I would love. Go there. Sir, Mr. Herbivore, would appreciate it if you would not. Block me. I kind of need to deal with the thing that's eating your friend. Not sure if you noticed that. Noticed that he was eating your friend. I need to stop jumping over the tail. Yeah, I kind of regret giving away all those Legos, but... yeah. Sometimes. You make stupid choices. No, honestly, like... at the time, we had to move to... smaller place and... there was really a lot we had to give away, so... yeah. Voxel Legos. It was kind of an easy choice, you know. I do hope it made someone happy though. But I think I was like... I think I was 17. When I learned about the mystical thing known as model kits. Of course, model kits are probably pretty well known for you guys now. But I had no idea there were a thing. I don't remember how I learned about them. I think it was from a toy reviewer, right? You know, I did reviews on a bunch of Gundam model kits. And when I say like a toy reviewer, I mean like, you know, Transformers. The expensive kind of figures. Like the Square Enix ones, for example. Those are actually really expensive. The kind that you wouldn't find normally in like a Walmart or Target or something. But, one day, after learning of their existence, we went to a bookstore, right? And that bookstore, for some reason, happened to also have model kits. And there was like a really big one of like the main Gundam unit. From Iron-Blooded Orphans. Hey, let him run away. He's probably going to stop at Area 3. Because he does that for some reason. Don't be intimidated. The instructions are there to help you. I don't know if that's really reassuring. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Okay, it actually worked. No. Get back in there. Get back in there. Thank you. That scared me. That really scared me for a moment. So my first ever model kit was A. It was a pretty big one. It was like a foot tall, I think. Of the main Gundam of iron-blooded orphans. So then I really got back into... Well, no, I got back until Legos. After Mama Fox and I watched the Batman. She found somehow a Lego set of the Batmobile. And just decide to get that for me for some reason. I still have that too. I don't have it on display or anything. But yes. Yes. Finally. You guys can't hear it. I am so relieved. Finally. All that hard work finally paid off. I don't really need everything else. We finally did it, guys. We finally got the plates. It only took us an hour and 10 minutes. Oh God, I don't want to. I don't want to do that again. You know what? What? What's painful about all of that? Yeah, I can now finish the stream. I'm sorry guys, it's gonna end here. And... kidding. As far as I know. You actually have a higher chance of getting the plate in high rank. One issue with that is we are not in high rank. Okay, now I need to mine. Have a nice rest of your life. My soul is free. I don't have to stream anymore. I'm kidding, I enjoy streaming. And I enjoy interacting with you guys. They are as I was saying. The Mama Fox got me that Lego Batmobile and it is a really cool. Actually okay for my birthday. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. But for my birthday. It's not exactly the Lego set. It's like a knockoff Lego brand, but it's pretty much a Legos, right? She got me. She got me an F-14A Tomcat. Which is the fighter jet that they use in Top Gun. I don't think I ever really mentioned this, but I I really like fighter jets. I just think they're really cool. And having one that I can just actively display makes me very happy. I actually don't have it here in the garage. I have it in the living room. I don't know why that just felt like the correct place for it, you know. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, I think it's these, right? Oh, I forgot to bring my pickaxes. I might be a little foolish. I might be ever so slightly foolish. You sicken me. That's embarrassing. I also wasted that meal as well. Not really, I wasn't really interested in them as a kid. And you know, that may be a little bit of an outcast, but that's whatever. Now I always liked, you know, things like Transformers. I mean, of course I had Skylanders, but you guys have already heard about that. What else have I had? You know what? I actually forgot to check how many things I need for all the armor. I'm not going to worry about the Firestone because I only need like one of those. Okay, I need 3 for the helmet. And 3 for the legs. I need 6 in total. A single Firestone. Or the waist. How do I get a Firestone? Oh, no. No, I don't. I don't want to do that, but oh God. Okay, I can either get it by mining, or I can get it from 2 monsters I can't even fight yet. I think I'll take my chances with mining. Honestly, Like most my toys were like Transformers and Legos. I think that's why I play with the most as a kid. I could probably get the better pickaxes. I should have enough money to afford a lot of them, right? Oh, you don't even have them. Okay, never mind. I don't need to bother with that then. I'm not going to bother with food. I'm just gathering. Yeah, I didn't really have girls' toys growing up. Not for lack of trying. On the part of the mama fox. But it just didn't click. Okay, there's supposedly a mining spot here. This thing. No, it's not that. Not seeing anything. So, probably best to just move on. Oh, I actually just remembered. One Christmas. And I was young, right? I'll see you later, Mr. Fondue. Just remember to stay foxy or else. You guys know the drill. One Christmas when I was really young, I got 2 Kingdom Hearts figures of all things. Let me get rid of these guys so they don't bother me. Where are we hunting now? Metal. A whole lot of it. She got me to Kingdom Hearts figures. One was Riku. Specifically, Kingdom Hearts 1 review. And one was Mickey in his Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit. I'm sorry to say that I lost both of them. Actually don't know where she got it. Where she got both of them. Kinda curious to ask her. After we're done for today. Yeah, I know. I was really bad at keeping track of my toys. You Spider-Man toys. I completely forgot about that Spider-Man toys. Are like another one I really enjoyed. I actually have a story regarding that. Yeah, he is kind of cool in Kingdom Hearts. But I don't know if I ever told this story before, but there was one time when we were moving. Right. I had a Spider-Man figure, right? He had like a really unique look. He was like such a cool figure and I loved that thing. Well, when we were moving, we went to the airport. Did all of that and you know I had my Spider-Man toy with me. Again, I love that thing. And how to use the bathroom before we got on the plane. You know, went in there. Did my business. And I couldn't find it. Like I don't know what happened to it. But it was just gone. And I was so extremely upset by that. Like, I love that thing and it's just gone and she went back into the bathroom to look right. Like just be sure. How old was I at the time? I think I was 4 or 5 years old. Oh God, I don't want this. I don't want that. I was 4 or 5 years old and I don't know if I just like misplaced it. Or if like someone had taken it. Somehow when I wasn't looking. But it was gone. When she went in to check. So I was extremely upset that day and I was upset. The entire ride flight. Not use the flying, I think everything. As cars. She did eventually, get a replacement though. The exact same figure and everything, so it was okay in the end. She did a lot to make me happy. She did everything she could and I do appreciate that. Okay. This is this the item weapon? Hold on, let me check. There are weapons in this game that you could only get by obtaining certain items. No, it's a normal weapon. That, yeah. I don't want that. There are some weapons in the game that you can only get through getting specific items from the volcano. Let me see if I can find it actually. I think it's the ancient blade. No, it's from the rusted greatsword. Okay, you can get it from the tundra and the volcano. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So I don't remember if it's through appraisal. But you're able to make like a special weapon. If you find If you find one of those items. One of them is actually really good. It would be really helpful at this point in the game. Thor's sword and shield. Let me see if I can find it. There it is thrusted. You can upgrade it into a weapon that has dragon element. And it is so good. It has. Let me have it show the true attack values. The raw damage isn't that good. It does 41 dragon damage. And that's actually extremely good at this point in the game. There's of course better weapons, down the line. But for low rank, if we ever get that, that would be a game changer. I just realized, did I pack away my wet zones? Yeah, I did. I am foolish. Finally, we can make our brand new armor. Look at this. This is what peak performance looks like. How are we doing stat-wise? Alright, we got attack up going, which is pretty good. Can we push this any further? I can only put in 2 more points of attack, which isn't really that useful. Is there any other skills we could actually have? Sharpener. I could get that. That gives me speed sharpening. That would actually be really good. What do I need to make that? Let me look at my decorations first. Okay, I need to keep the level 2 attack decoration. So that gives me 3 decoration slots to mess around with, which is more than enough for sharpener. Now what do I need for it? Oh, I can just. You just make everything I need right away. Suppose I only need 3. Right. There we go. Now we got speed sharpening. Oh. We actually got a lot of it. Oh wait, does it give you 2? It gives you 2 every level. I didn't need to make that money. You know what? It's fine. It's not like I'm going to be able to get any more skills. Alright, I just need to upgrade the defense. And we'll be good to finally continue. There we go, almost 200 defense. Things are looking pretty good right now. Now that we have our new armor set, it's about time. Do I really want to fulfill village requests right now? Let's see what we need to do. Nothing I really want to do. Alright, let's fight something new. We can fight saber-toothed kitty. Actually, we do need to fight saber-toothed kitty. First I need to make something. Alright, we're going out mining again. I completely forgot I needed to make that sword and shield as well. So that way I have an ice weapon. We're going back to everyone's favorite map, the flooded forest. Hey, Jerry, how's it going? Do you know who I kind of want to see return? In Monster Hunter Wilds, what was that? Cha-cha. Are you doing something over there? Hey Cha-Cha, you want to explain yourself? Where are you going? A monster I actually want to see. Return in wilds. Is actually gobble. Kind of want to see a gobble again. I know he relies on and having underwater combat. More than Laggy did. But I kind of think like, since underwater combat is on the table again, they could bring him back if they wanted to. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he like the only other monster in the game that actually utilizes underwater? Excluding the fish. We don't talk about the fish. Actually, no. There's like 6 monsters that utilize underwater combat. If I recall. There is, I know, SpongeBob does. As we have fought him underwater before. Gobble uses underwater. Laggy uses underwater. This is a fish uses underwater. The final boss of lower rank does as well. You guys will see him eventually. I think technically the final boss of multiplayer high rank does as well. Does multiplayer high rank have a final loss? I don't know. I've never actually gotten that far, so I have no idea. I don't think there's going to be anything else here. Let's swim back. So yeah, that's like 6 monsters that utilize underwater. Excluding any subspecies. Okay, they're being very stingy with the mining spots today. Or maybe I'm blind. I don't know, I always had a hard time spotting the mining spots in this zone. I wonder, is that only an issue with the 3DS version? Or is that just like an issue as a whole? Yes, and it's making me very sad. I want to dig. I want to find metal. Well, at least I got to hear the music. Sorry. I just really enjoy the music here. I don't know if you guys can actually hear it, but there is a song that plays when you're underwater here. I really want to know why there. Why there of all places? The original Monster Hunter did something similar too. And this is actually in every Monster Hunter game that has the forest and hills map. If you go to Area 7 in that map, you just find this empty area. There's no monsters at all. Just barely anything. It's just like a big circle area with like a big tree in the middle and like big mushrooms. But for some reason, there's a song that plays. There's no sirens in Monster Hunter. Hold on, once we got back to the village, I want to show you guys that song I'm talking about. Oh, that. Oh yeah, there is a little big guy that hangs out there. I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, that's true. But apart from that, like, there's nothing else in there. Okay. It's going to be quiet for a minute. Just give me a second. Okay, found it. All right. I think that's enough. That plays in Area 7. In every game that has the forest and hills map. There's no explanation for it. And it's not even officially recognized as far as I know. You never heard that? Really? Like, okay. If any of you have Monster 100 Generations Ultimate, boot up the game. Pick some quest where you go to forest and hills. And go to Area 7 and Justice. Sit there and listen. You'll be able to hear the music. And again. No official recognition of it as far as I know. And no. Like no real reason for it. But it's there. It's the same thing in Area 8 of this map when you're underwater. There's just a song for some reason and there's literally no official recognition of it. Miss when games would do that, you know. Just have random secrets that aren't even hinted towards unless you look for it. I feel like Soul Reaver is a good example of that. Like you guys know, there is that big lighthouse area. And like the block puzzle that's next to the giant skull and whatever. Like the game made no hint that those even existed, and they're far off the beaten path. I genuinely never knew that they existed as a kid. And I was genuinely surprised I actually found them all when we played through earlier this year. I really do miss when games would just do that. Just plain. Not allude to things existing to the player. But sort of be like a reward for curiosity, you know. How's it going? That is true, Wilds does have stuff like that. Honestly, there's probably a lot of stuff I've missed in Wilds. You know, I actually thought Wilds was the first Monster Hunter game to have area themes, like in the middle of gameplay. Specifically during the inclemencies. Because during every inclemency, each map would have its own kind of haunting tune, you know. But I guess I was wrong about that. Because the original Monster Hunter did that way before. It just did it in a very different way. Laggy has a vertical blink. Wait, really? You got me curious now. No, not like the music played in the Omega fight. I'm talking about like when you're just roaming around the maps during inclemency. If I recall, there's usually some music accompanying that. I don't see any videos on it. No inclemency. Okay, so Monster Hunter Wilds in the normal maps. As a weather system, right? So the maps would cycle between the fallow where everything is like tram dry, everything is dying. The inclemency, which is like, you know, an extreme weather period. And the plenty, where everything is lush, colorful, beautiful. During those harsh weather periods is like when you get that kind of eerie music. But otherwise, no music plays at all. Alright, let's get back to our regularly scheduled monster hunting. We're fighting the saber-toothed kitty next, so that means I need to be using fire. What do I need to upgrade it? Okay, I need a spike 3 shells. And ice crystals. Great. Here I get some hot chocolate. Can you get some nice food? There's a mean kitty. It's been a while since we last fought him. I think the last time we fought this one was in, Monster Hunter World, right? Is either Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. It's just been a while. Alright, fun fact about this monster. And by fun fact I mean recommended strategy. Aim for the arms. If you can damage the arms, you can actually make it struggle to keep its balance when it does the more acrobatic moves. Okay, that might have actually been a good move. Cha-cha. That did keep him still for a little bit. Not bad. He actually did something pretty good. This theme is so peak it is. I wish they would bring back more 3 ultimate maps. Okay, I know. This is a Monster Hunter 3 map. It's not new to this game. I still recognize it as a map from this game. Specifically. It only brought back the sandy plains and the flooded forest for rides. But don't really like what they did with them. Okay. Can you sit still? I'll see you later, Rio. Just remember to stay Foxy. Or else. Okay, text-to-speech as decide. You are Rio now, not Rio. Not your actual name. Have a good night though. Or is someone tired? Is I want a sleepy kitty? There we go, broke the fangs. Now I kind of want to see if I can get the tail as well. See, our fire weapon is actually good now. It takes so much longer for our sharpness to decrease. And now I can speed sharpen. I am literally unstoppable. Except when the monster flies away. That's different. I've never seen him go to Area 1. It's probably because he's hungry. Are you hungry, sir? Is it snack time for you? Not anymore. The armor is so much better too. So much better defense. I actually wonder how much better is fighting laggy gonna be now that we have much better equipment. Is there going to be an improvement or not really? Can you stop jumping everywhere? I think it takes a lot more effort to sever that tail. Is he coming down here? Yeah. The answer's back. Oh, I'm alone. Oh no. Now I got this. I can take M. I break something. It had sounded like I did. Easy win. Very, very easy win. It depends on what parts you need. Some parts it's better to slay the monster, but others it's better to capture it. Capturing does also save time, but it requires more resources. Oh hello, we're needed for something. Spout our mysterious dragon. The guild finally got back to me about it. And said this one's marked urgent. They match what your little buddy saw to rapport of an elder dragon from one of the guild's observation balloons. What do you? No, he actually wasn't crazy. Oh. What do you mean I'm a good hunter? I'm good at the hunting. No, I'm not. I'm not abandoning this place. Absolutely not. Hey, not Junior, how do you feel about this? Yeah, I'm gonna beat up for the big dragon. I don't care. I've faced a lot worse. Okay. Here comes an annoying part of the game. We have to get 1,500 resources. We have to kill a leech and we have to get a ton of metal. This is part of the story that I don't like doing. I generally don't really like doing the UMM. The village requests to progress in general. Before I continue complaining, we got to look at the new armor. Oh. It's not exactly very great. Yeah, that could be a lot better. I'm not so sure about that armor set. Okay, can we at least upgrade? No, imagine that. We need a spike. We can only get spikes from cutting the tail, right? I don't remember. Actually, I'm not sure if it fit. Really matters how we go. Where do we get you? Okay, 16%. From cutting the tail. 15% from shiny. 20% of recapture. And 12% from breaking spikes. Think that means the arms. Well, you know what that means. Time to bust out our capture stuff again. That reminds me, I need to check the farm. Okay, I don't think I need to cultivate anything right now. I'll be back though. Probably gonna need a lot of resources later. Hey Mr. Chief Man, just so you know, I'm going to completely ignore the orders of the guild and I'm going to fight the dragon. Are you okay with that? Alright, let's get moving. I got a new weapon to make. After we do the village request that requires a lot of resource points, we would be able to. I think we have to do 2 more hunts after that. And then we have to face the final boss. I'll be honest, I am a little concerned about the final loss. Purely because, at least from my experience so far, sword and shield doesn't really do well underwater. Because yeah, of course the final boss is an underwater fight. I think he starts in Area 6 but moves to Area 2. Hello, sir. What are you up to? He's a very fluffy boy. Look at him. I love these guys. Yeah, we're talking about the first one. Gonna have to call the name for him. Wait, is he gonna stay in Area 6? No, he's moving. Yeah, he moves to Area 2. I remember having more of a hard time with him than Gaia. I think it's because of fact that he moves in a way that kind of just naturally knocks you away from the weak points. Not in terms of life. He's damaging you. Just like his natural movement. And it just moves you out of the way. But since I have speed sharpening, it's sure to make things so much easier. Surely speed sharpening is our craft is the most important thing in this entire game. Yeah, also that. Water blight is one of the most annoying ones to deal with. How did you move like that? Okay, first we have to hinder his movement. And that should enable us to capture him better. Not capture. Cut the tail. I mean ideally anyway. Ow. I don't want to be frozen. There we go. Okay, one down. Go for the tail. Go for the other arm. What? Why do I have ice? Go to the tail. It's probably as good as I can get it right now. Really? I just got rid of the ice. There we go. Question: how does a berry remove ice? Really? Really? Why? Where are you going, sir? Are you going to Area 1? Oh no, you're going to Area 3. Okay. I guess he isn't super tired yet. Oh. Okay, note to self. It will attack you immediately. Okay, now you're just being mean. Okay, sit still please. Thank you. That's not sitting still. Alright, sit there. Or don't, that's fine too. Got it. There we go. Now I have free reign to hit him pretty much anywhere I want. Okay, it's limping away. I hadn't got away. Oh. We don't need to capture him anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Why not? Okay, he went to area 2. Is he going to stay there? Oh, he actually is. Hello. I see you're angry. But have you considered? Maybe. Perhaps. Going to bed. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, that's bad. That was my last tranquilizer. I completely forgot to make new ones. Alright, well, I guess we're slaying him. Not at all what I wanted to do, but... yes, I don't have a choice. Where are you going? How are you going to Area 6? Yes. I went the wrong way. You would think that the lower part of this zone would lead to Area 6. But now... no, that would be too obvious. Easy. Totally. Did what we meant to do. No need to, say how great of a hunt that was. That great slaying. Quest totally didn't go out to capture him. This was all planned, you see. Okay, that's really generous scam. Why is it suddenly being nice to me? Alright, I think I need to get the ice crystals right. Do you guys remember how we get those? Well, I mean, we get those from mining, but the better question is, where do we get them? Let me see. Wait, you can get them from the sandy plains. Oh, that's only in Area 6. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You can get them in Area 1, Area 4, and Area 6. That's what we're looking for, right? Yeah, it is okay. Hold on. Area 1 gathering. What do you mean gathering? Is that a typo? I'm looking at where you find the ice crystals. It says you can gather them in Area 1 of this map. That can't be right. Where do you gather them? Here. No, that's the cat stash. Weird. Well, I'm going to focus on Area 4 and Area 6. Sometimes gathering nodes just don't show up. That is true. Carrot of these little things first. Think I need 4 ice crystals, right? 1. 2. 3. And that's number 4. We did it. We did the thing. We are so good at video games. Even the game is congratulating us for how good at video games we are. Now please tell me there was actually enough. Oh, it is. No, I'm not going to click it now. But at least now we have it. Looks like we can easily upgrade it too. We just need a single claw. And once we get into higher rank, we can upgrade again easily. That does remind me we do need to farm up some horns. That's going to be really important. For we face the final boss. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna face him today. Or tonight, I should say. This one requires a lot of items. We're not going to be able to face him tonight. But we'll probably be able to face him tomorrow, not tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow next time we play. We should be able to beat him. Oh yeah, I could upgrade the Hydra knife. I always forget about that. Alright, how much time do we have? I think we have time for 1 or 2 more hunts. Alright. We do need this though. Because the next monster we're fighting is quite weak to ice. And it is, unfortunately, an annoying monster. In this game specifically, and I don't know why. I didn't mean to do that. I make the best choices. I do all of the best choices, you guys. Right, okay. Now we're ready. Now looking forward to this one. Normally this monster isn't bad, but very much recall in this game. They made it super annoying. It's our old friend. When was the last time we saw you? I think in generations, right? It's definitely been a minute. Alright, so gimmick of this monster. For anyone who doesn't know, he opts to dig underground and hit you. And he also likes to charge and move around a lot. For some reason they made it super obnoxious in this game. Now I don't know if it's because I'm bad, or if it's just like that for some reason. Look at that. That's the third charge in a row. Existing near him is dangerous in old gen, that's true, yeah. Overall, just a weirdly annoying fight. It did get better as the series went on. It is however funny that they continue to use this one instead of his cousin. If you want my advice, stay at the feet for as much as possible, and just keep hacking at his ankles, until eventually, maybe, he'll die. And also make sure to bring sonic bombs. They make your life so much easier. I hope so too. I kind of hope they bring him back in wild. Like I know this one right here. The Diablos is like the more favorite one, I guess. But I'd like to see his cousin too. I've only ever seen him in one game that I actually played, and that was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Only game where I saw him exist in general. Oh no, he was leaving. He was getting ready to attack us. you messed. Okay. Does it always do 3 charges in a row? Oh god, that was fast. Alright, he's returned to normal. He is no longer an angry boy. For now, anyway. That tail swipe keeps getting me. Oh, is he angry? No, he's still fine. Hold on, I guarded that. Okay, now he's angry. Do you know another monster? I really hope Wild springs back. The Great Jaggy. There isn't really a reason for it, to be honest. Like Wild's, seems a little adverse to the smaller kind of monsters, you know. Because like the small monsters in Wild is like, you know, the frog. The chupacabra, I mean. Him, the chicken in the desert. He's just mysteriously missing after 3. No, he was in 4. But after 4, they just never used him again. Alright, give me 1 second. I need speed sharpening. Okay. Thank you for taking your time. Oh, he's tired. Yeah, it's weird. His cousins get invited. But he doesn't. Even though he's the one everyone likes. I think I can say that, right? Everyone loves Great Jaggy. There's a like giddy particular reason for it, as far as I recall. It's just like, he's very silly. He's a very fun first monster. And they also make more of the silly raptor guys. They make more of them, like in Generations and in Rise. But they're not willing to bring back the silliest of them all. It doesn't make sense to me, that's all I'm saying. Also, can you stop taking up all the camera space? Okay. Did you even try with that one? Oh, he's that great. But not anymore. Why'd you leave areas again? Why are you like this? You don't make sense. Crap, no. Let me lie. No. Actually, that's fine. As long as you let me live, that is perfectly fine. Okay, I broke a horn. Oh god. That actually scared me. I didn't think it would happen so soon. Are you getting angry again? You just got done being angry. Where do you go? It's a cute one too. Are you alone? That's his secret. He's always angry. Oh, there he is. Would be nice fat trap right now. But I will make do. Yeah, that wasn't super bad, it was just a little annoying. Yeah, GG. I think that'll be the last one for today. We only got like 7 minutes left. So as a reminder for everyone who joined in, I'm going to be on a mini vacation this week. Going with the Mama Fox to a museum and aquarium. And I'll be back Friday. But just don't expect a lot of activity from me until then. I'll try to be on like the Discord server and the like. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a good week while I'm away. And artillery is kind of useless in this game. Thank you, Red. Was there something else I wanted to mention? Not really, but I do need to look at a few things before we head out. Eventually you two will get along. Someday it'll happen. Let's actually look at the new armor before we sign off today. Do I have a weapon too? Don't say I do. Yeah, I don't. Hey, what do we get here? We get experts from this armor. Not at all what I would expect from Diablos. I would expect, you know, like stamina skills and like bludger. Gives fast charge and expert and tremor resistance. Fast charge is focus, right? I'm pretty sure it's focus. The armor skill that makes you charge up faster. It works especially well with great sword from what I recall. Alright, that's all we can do for armor. And that's all we can do in the game for now. Next time, however. Next time we will absolutely be facing the final boss of low rank. And we're probably going to grind it a bit as well. Since I think it gives a decent water weapon. But we need an item from it in order to upgrade the laggy Zordon shield. I wonder. Can I do something silly? Here it is, okay. Alright, I'll put it in the chat for you guys.
What do you mean for us guys? Are we getting a surprise party or just snacks? I'm all in for snacks.
Because I don't think YouTube cares if I do that. Give you guys a few minutes to copy and paste if you want to join. I should save it before it forget. No problem. Nobody. Alright, it's time to close things out. Thank you all for joining me today. We finally got that plate. I genuinely thought it would take off stream. But I'm very glad it didn't. Next time, though, we will fight the final boss of low rank of the easy mode. After that, I actually want to take a break from Monster Hunter in general for a little bit. Mainly because for one, I do want to get the Wii U version of the game. And I think that the best way to transition into that is when we get into high rank properly. And hey, this is pretty much as far as I got when I first played through. Yeah, I beat the final boss. I got a little bit into high rank and then I stopped there. So I think that would be pretty nice. But once again, thank you all for joining me. And as always, stay foxy. Swear text-to-speech really hates when I say that. Oh nerve cha. Nerm cat, you missed the entire stream. Regardless. Good night everybody. Good night. Good night, Nermcut. You better watch the VOD. I don't know why. It refuses to get your name right. Anyway, good night Red. Good night, nobody. Already said good night to Ryu. Good night, Mr. Fondue. Good night, Tyrant. Good night, destructive Pokemon. Again, I Anthony. Yep, that was everybody. I'll see you all on Friday for a spooky scream. I said stream. Oh, goodbye Super Dave. I swear to you guys. You can't jump in now.